Senate President, thanks for your time. We're here to talk about a joint resolution, and you and your colleagues are calling for a joint session of the legislature for the governor's State of the Commonwealth Address, which, if I recall correctly, we haven't had a physical speech.
We have not.
Delivered. Yeah.
And partly that's the main driver of this initial proposal is that I think it's fair. It's only fair for the Commonwealth to see the status of the Commonwealth. You know, it's fair for our people to really understand where we at financially, because in the last 2 years, I'm not sure if there's if there's any hard copy that has been posted, but I've not seen any. So one of the real concern here is that a lot of our people are kind of concerned about, we reduce the hours, then we reinstate 80 hours, and then is there in the near future, is there going to be a reduction again in hours? So these are some of the concerns that our people will have, and I believe that through this initiative or through this joint session, State of the Commonwealth Address, I believe that the governor can probably address what is the plans, how are we going to address the ailing economy.
And I'm sure you might already expect some of the response to this, maybe saying, well, we do know what the state is. He submitted the revised budget. It explains it there. What is the value of calling a joint session? Is it to hear it straight from him in a more comprehensive way?
Absolutely. The revised budget just gives you the figures, but it doesn't really explain to our constituent where it came from. What is the end state to this budget? I mean, are we gonna see a reduction again in the next fiscal year, or is this going to impact our next fiscal budget? So sure, the numbers are there. It's giving us the breakdown of how this new funding is going to be broken down. However, the problem is, where are we going to be at? Where is the Commonwealth going to be at in the next fiscal year? And if this is just in September, the end of the fiscal year is in September, so it's a little bit of a concern, and I know that a lot of constituents are interested in knowing what to expect.
And this joint resolution, has it already been introduced?
Not yet. It's probably one of our, in our first session, that's probably going to be the first push, one of the first push that we want to, the leadership in the Senate want to push now, regardless whether, I'm not sure where the House, and I won't speak for the House, but whether they want to entertain this or not, it's just, for me, I believe it's fair for our people to see the state of the Commonwealth and hear it firsthand.
Have you went ahead and just asked the governor's office or the governor himself to deliver a SOCA? I mean,
the governor can give me a hard copy, but I think the intent here is for the governor to actually share it with the people, our constituents. That's, hearing it from him firsthand. There's no room for, assumption, or no room for, any information or misinformation. If the governor just presents it to the people are going to hear it firsthand.
I mean, have you seen the governor in person and just asked him, if you're going to deliver a speech on this?
I have not.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And of course, through the separation of power, right? This is the legislature's, this is our responsibility to push this and have the governor do his part, and addressing the people. So I want to make sure that when we do push this, it's not because it's influenced by anybody. It's really the Senate's concern on, the general funding and the state of the CNMI.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
No, Tommy, thank you. I think you're going to be hearing more from me. A lot of the initiative that the Senate leadership is doing, we want to try and at least address it to the people directly so that they see the driving force and the intent behind a lot of our initiatives, so that we can, really give comfort to our people that are kind of concerned. We're seeing a lot of exodus. We see a lot of people leaving the Commonwealth just because they're just unsure of where we're going, and they just leave the Commonwealth for a better opportunity. So one of the things that we want to do is we want to make sure that we're as transparent as can be. So that's the intent.